Testing, testing. Make sure these levels are all clear after yesterday's fiasco. Check 1 2, check 1 2. Just give us a second here. Hello, hello. Is this thing on? tag team title match coming our way. As Salim Ismail, who's been on an absolute tear since coming back the top of the month, tapping out Jeremy Blake, tapping out Max Black, tapping out Kaiva. Again, another man in this match. Kaiva got a lot of beef with most of the people here in this opening bout. And here he comes, the one and only manager slash competitor, Jay Davis, who's now training under the Genesis general manager himself, the technical prodigy Dave Turner. Jay Davis has a bone to pick for sure with Markintel here in this matchup after Markintel chokeslammed just a couple of days ago on Reality Wrestling. As Jay Davis came out talking about how he's been graced by God with all the opportunities he's been presented here. And Markintel and Father Victor would come out and say, "The grace of God, you're mistaken, my child." And then Markintel would appear out of nowhere, chokeslamming Jay Davis. Luckily saved from further harm by his client, Goody Sukhanov. The two sharing a stare down to close out Reality Wrestling. And Jay Davis returning to action a couple of weeks back with a win over Zach Cage. Zach Cage later on tonight, guys. The rubber match to end all rubber matches. Zach Cage, Chris Andrews for the Anarchy title in a 30-minute Iron Man match. Xander Slayton, Justin Sane for the undisputed World Heavyweight Championship. And here he comes, Kaiva, the Latvian who kicked off his career an impressive 6-win streak, but has fallen short since. Now on a 3-match losing streak. Gonna look to turn that around here tonight. Surely a win forever is to walk out the victor in this over-the-top rope battle royal matchup. See some sort of reward come their way. This sexy ass arena. The one and only Big Toph himself. Really weird with the thingamajig though. The background of the ring during the match, it doesn't play. It's like a little one of the effects that plays behind it. But when there's entrances, for some reason it says Payback. Or if someone actually has a Minitron on the side of the ring, it'll play that. Very weird though. I don't know what that's all about. But Payback, there's a lot of Payback to be dished out here tonight anyway. So fair play. And last but not least, the man who's coming off a huge shock upset this past Thursday night on Genesis. This man defeated Bison clean one-on-one. Andrew Briggs ready for action. And here's a tweet, guys. Our first of the night from Jaquan Shea. He says, "I feel that if Arizona has some sort of breeze lately, or maybe it's the hot air coming out of Nelson's big mouth. That savagery." Jaquan Shea and Nelson Jr. battle it out later on in a no-holds-barred match. Indeed, we are live from Phoenix, Arizona. The second annual Point Break, as voted by the CMV Universe, a Genesis 6-man over-the-top rope battle royal to get things rolling here. Everybody just draining their their bits for the 8-ball. Not letting Echo plant bombs anymore, huh? All right, guys, let's go. Let's get it on. A wide pan of this beautiful arena, absolutely packed to the gills. Open, fresh air. And these 6 men getting the show underway. I love daylight arenas in this game, man. Just absolutely beautiful. The lighting is just something amazing. We are live from Phoenix, Arizona, though, 702. As this is indeed an over-the-top rope battle royal match. In order to be eliminated, got to be thrown over the top rope with both feet touching the floor. You think that a man the size of Markintel probably have the best advantage here in this match. Certainly be tough to get up and over the rope. The last Royal Rumble match here in CMV, nearly a year ago already. We're coming up on the 5th one pretty soon, just a couple of months. Markintel lasted the most amount of time. I believe he lasted 14 or 15 minutes, got the most elimination. I think he tied Hayden for most eliminations in that Royal Rumble at 4, I do believe. So he certainly has the experience as Kaiva trying to get payback on Dmitry Nurmagomedov here. Nice DDT by Jay Davis to Salim Ismail. I know one person in particular in the CMV universe who's fully in the corner of Salim here. And it most definitely is Big Maury. As Jay Davis, the tombstone pile driver to Ismail. As Dmitry Nurmagomedov has now turned the tables on Kaiva, the Latvian, in trouble out in the ring apron here. Markintel going at it with Andrew Briggs. Briggs, the Giant Slayer. I'll upload them for you, Maury, after the show. Maury might be crying tears pretty soon as Jay Davis looking to eliminate Ismail, but the Bollywood boy gonna hang on. CMV's first ever World Tag Team Champion, safe from elimination for now as Davis showing off his strength. Salim Ismail, not a huge guy, as Markintel in trouble out in the ring apron now. Dmitry Nurmagomedov with a rake to Kaiva's eyes there. Nice gut wrench suplex by Salim. Andrew Briggs! Markintel's eliminated. The one man who I probably would have put my chips in the corner of. Didn't last very long here tonight, folks. Markintel has been eliminated as Salim Ismail now looking to get Jay Davis out of here. What up, Blue Goku? Welcome, my friend. I believe this is your first time here. I remember seeing you ever before. Hope you enjoy some CMV, the second annual Point Break. Markintel has been eliminated. 5 remain. Oh, rip Salim. That actually looked good. Jay Davis falling in the corner like that. Out onto the ring apron, Salim Ismail in big trouble again at the hands of Jay Davis. Jay Davis certainly, I'm sure, happy on the inside, hiding his emotions that Markintel was eliminated, though he wasn't the one to get him out. Andrew Briggs had that privilege. As Kaiva going for the former 2-time light heavyweight champion. Light heavyweight title, of course, will be on the line later on tonight. King Matt's going to be challenging Nikola Ivanovic for the championship. As Dmitry Nurmagomedov playing it smart here. Always a great strategy in a battle royal type matchup to just steer clear of the action, you know, save your energy. And Dmitry hasn't been touching anybody for a good 2 minutes here. Now he's closing in on Salim Ismail. F veterinarians, Echo. That's all I gotta say, man. F veterinarians. Front headlock by the big Russian Dmitry Nurmagomedov. Oh no! Dmitry, look at the strength, and Salim tossed to the outside like a sack of dirty laundry. Maury's gonna be crying tears. Wait a minute! Briggs also eliminated! Andrew Briggs eliminated by Kaiva. And then 3 remain just like that. Kaiva, Jay Davis, and Dmitry Nurmagomedov. 2 quick eliminations. Both Salim Ismail and Andrew Briggs are gone, ladies and gentlemen. Both Dmitry and Kaiva showcasing their respective strengths as Kaiva just keeps trying to grapple Jay Davis here. Face first into the canvas goes Dmitry Nurmagomedov. Kaiva from behind. Looks like these two might be forming some sort of alliance to take down the prodigy of Dave Turner. And Jay Davis certainly has the look of his mentor. Just because you're training under someone, I don't think you have to look exactly like them. But apparently Jay Davis has taken it to that length. That length, I should say. Dmitry Nurmagomedov, actually the smallest man of the 3. Kaiva and Jay Davis about the same height. Oh, could Dmitry Nurmagomedov be the last one, or the next one out, I should say? Will it be down to Kaiva and Jay Davis? The Latvian just watching on, letting Jay Davis do all the hard work here. I didn't see the trailers. I'd like to see those. Gonna have to send those to me, Echo. As we get some strength on display here from Kaiva. This alliance didn't last very long. Dmitry Nurmagomedov. Deadlift power bombs, driving him through the canvas. Kicking off the second annual Point Break here with this impromptu over the top rope battle royal. Jay Davis. Go to sleep. Oh my God, Dmitry just folded under his own weight. He did. Markintel was the first man eliminated, then in quick succession, Salim Ismail and Andrew Briggs were tossed out. As Kaiva looking to get an elimination here, a second one. Nurmagomedov hanging on for his dear life. How long can he last, though? Kaiva's trying, but Dmitry hangs on. The big Russian ain't going nowhere. He'll bring the whole ring down with him before he gets eliminated here like that. Now we're going to take Dmitry for a walk. Kaiva, what's he looking for here? Oh, Jay Davis coming in. Oh, my God, a second GTS, and there goes Dmitry. What? Oh, my God, I don't know, I think The Undertaker was about to come out. I didn't know there were replays in Battle Royals, but Dmitry Nurmagomedov is gone via his second GTS. He just killed him. Now Jay Davis looking to bring home the W. It's down to he and Kaiva. And Kaiva in big trouble out on the ring apron. Can Jay Davis? Yes, he can! Jay Davis picks up the victory to kick off Point Break. What a battle royal, though. Some beautiful eliminations. Especially that slick-ass GTS from Jay Davis to Dimitri number going off. Jay Davis with a big victory here to kick off Point Break, this impromptu. Oh, look how pissed Dimitri was. Oh, that walk of shame didn't even play Jay Davis's elimination. And Jay Davis brings home the big W. Eliminating Kaiva last. Rolling under the bottom rope there just in case. What a way to kick off the show. But now, my friends, it is time to get on to the main card. The actual matches, rather. Main card going to be in Universe. And kicking off our first, actual match card. First, the actual match card. Going to be a fishbowl match. Lads and gents. A.K.A. a steel cage indeed. As El Jefe, the Arriba Man, will be battling his foe, Elijah Stewart. These two superstars have been at each other's throats since the top of the month. Ever since Elijah Stewart, stage, mistakenly or not, bumped into El Jefe and knocked him down. Didn't apologize or anything. El Jefe kind of taking that with a pinch of salt. Elijah Stewart further, though, apparently targeting El Jefe, costing the Arriba Man, the human fish, his first round matchup in the light heavyweight championship tournament. El Jefe would fire back, getting a victory for himself. These two at one-on-one 2 weeks ago. El Jefe, after Elijah Stewart said, let's put everything aside, let's put the past behind us, let's shake on it, move forward as, maybe not friends, but at least not enemies. El Jefe turning him down, saying, I'm challenging you one more time. Elijah Stewart got the win. I'm mistaken. Elijah Stewart got the win thanks to DJ Moore being ringside, and that's why El Jefe challenged Elijah Stewart to this fishbowl match, as he put it, a steel cage, so that DJ Moore could not interfere. Got that mixed up there for a quick moment. Elijah Stewart agreeing to such terms. No, DJ Moore didn't even interfere in that singles matchup. El Jefe saying that him being ringside alone was enough to mess with his mind, knock him off his focus, knock him off his game. But DJ Moore ain't going to be able to help out his brother anyway, anyhow here tonight, as these two will be locked inside of the cage. Well, El Jefe says that DJ Moore being ringside, though he didn't interfere, was enough to throw him off his game. So El Jefe being ringside, Stewart, though he technically didn't interfere, he still threw Elijah off his game. Come on, what is this? Probably gonna have to post that tweet again there, 702. As I'm getting a little bit of lag, so the big red box is covering that tweet. Here he comes, though, the human fish, the Arriba Man, El Jefe, set to make his pay-per-view debut, ladies and gentlemen. He did compete at the special event Milestone, where he defeated Bill Maverick in a quarterfinal matchup in the championship tournament. But this is his first time on actual pay-per-view in front of millions upon millions in the CMV universe. Here's that tweet from Jay Davis. He says, well, it seems that I showed these scrubs what a real man at work is capable of. And now we'll see what the international champion does when I bust in his door. So Jay Davis setting his sights on perhaps the winner of John Reed and Randy Borton later on tonight with that international title on the line. I say, after winning that six-man battle royal, he's got a pretty good claim. El Jefe ready for battle. And here comes the former half World Tag Team Champions alongside his brother DJ Moore. The two returning to tag action just a couple of days ago at a live event, defeating Power and Glory. Everything about El Jefe is confusing now, Maury. To be fair, this Elijah Stewart attire looking pretty slick as he's ready to go here tonight. That steel cage hanging above him. That fishbowl. That's absolutely nothing compared to what's to surround the ring twice later on in the evening. The Hell in a Cell, the Devil's favorite structure. The United States title to be decided in Armageddon Hell in a Cell, the fourth ever in CMV's history. In the main event, Bob Luger and Furious Frank locked inside the structure with the Alpha World title on the line. It's not the first time that Elijah Stewart has stepped inside of a steel cage. Second time he has. The first ever was a while ago, last season. A tag team match it was alongside DJ Moore. They defeated the Unholy Alliance, I believe. And this will be the first time that El Jefe is ever stepping inside of the cage. Of course, just really making his debut this season. He did have a match, a dark match last season, but we never got to see him. Of course, he was involved in that horrible car accident. Elijah Stewart kicking things off. Taking him down with that modified hip toss. And Elijah Stewart with this very long taunt. Ballin'! Elijah dropping the elbow. The Good Vibes Kid taking the early advantage. Elijah the high flyer, the risk taker. Oh, the happy-go-lucky youngster is falling flat there as we get a tweet from Schmitty who says, "Do I even need to come out tonight and prove myself against Sushi X? The answer is no, but I'll go out of my way to prove why I'm the greatest professional wrestler on the planet today." Indeed, the co-main event tonight, the self-proclaimed true United States champion Schmitty goes one-on-one with Paul Devine, a rematch from the top of the month. James retweeting Schmitty's tweet there. What was El Jefe doing? Very wrong time to taunt Elijah, making him pay for it. Excuse me. Stewart dominating early on here. Of course, steel cage matchup. You can win by climbing up and over the cage with both feet touching the floor, or by pinfall or submission. You can also escape through the door. We only had, I believe, one match ever end that way, though. In CMV history, Levi Marta versus Sunshine at last season's CyberSlam, the first annual CyberSlam. Sunshine won that way. Most of them end by climbing up and over. A couple of them ended by a pinfall and submission. Nice kill switch by El Jefe. Elijah Stewart quickly back to his feet, though. Nice leaping forearm smash. That was the fluke virus, cop. All right. That hasn't come to Fusion and Genesis yet, the fluke virus. We've been lucky as Elijah Stewart quickly going to try to climb up and over it and make this match quick, and he very may well. El Jefe is taking his darn time. There we go. Elijah Stewart perhaps a little bit scared of heights. Freezes, and that allows El Jefe to get the advantage and yank the Good Vibes Kid back down to earth. Oh, look at this. He's going to do the worm. Oh, he didn't do the flop. I don't know how I feel about that, but good enough. As El Jefe out of the top rope. Oh, shooting star press. A true luchador, I'd really describe El Jefe as. I don't really know what ethnicity he is. We can't really tell with that mask. And I wouldn't want him to take it off, to be honest. Don't want to see what's lying beneath. He's going to head scissors DDT. Oh, my God. Rip Elijah Stewart. I don't think we've ever seen one of those actually successfully pulled off. They usually get countered. Short arm shoulder block takes El Jefe off his feet. The Good Vibes Kid up high. Oh, and a nice lowdown. Both these men getting some aerial offense in. As Stewart once again going to try to escape. El Jefe quickly getting back to his feet, though. Or Elijah Stewart having some trouble figuring out how to climb the wall. And here comes the Arriba man yanking him off. Now he's going to try his hand at escaping the cage. Elijah Stewart beginning to stir. Can he be quick enough, though? I don't know if he'll get up in time. El Jefe. Oh, El Jefe was just about to climb to the top. Victory within his grasp. El Jefe bringing him back down, however. And Elijah Stewart now going to look to do some more damage to his foe here. Monkey flick takes him overhead. Stomp down onto the arm. Flops him on his stomach. Targeting that shoulder seems to be what he's going after now. Oh, and just bringing it right into the canvas, trying to tear that shoulder right out the socket. Elijah now lifting the human fish to his feet. Big crack to the jaw. Goes for another rushing forearm smash. Look at that whirly-bird head scissors, though, by Jefe. By EJ. The one and only. And now the human fish. Oh, Elijah Stewart might be about to get a taste of that fish dick. Oh, maybe not. Oh, but a wheel kick to counter the counter to counter the counter. Maury. What is it, 1999 right now? No, this is Point Break, fam. This is 2018 CMV time. El Jefe gonna give it another go. Can he get it this time? No, Elijah Stewart does not want to taste that fish dig tonight. Beautiful reversal, my God, right into the turnbuckles with that German suplex. Absolutely devastating. And now Elijah Stewart, what is he going for here? A powerbomb perhaps attempted. El Jefe, though, getting out of it with a beautiful face buster. And now El Jefe, oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, is he going to go for it? Spinning soul kick, does his little jig, slapping the booty right to the face, into the pin. 1, 2, no, just a 2 count. And El Jefe can't believe it. What a matchup here inside of the fishbowl. El Jefe now not able to get the pin, going to try to escape. Elijah Stewart still staring up at the sky, ladies and gentlemen. El Jefe very well may be able to escape here. He's got to be quick, though. The Good Vibes Kid on his knees. El Jefe up top. Can Stewart get there in time? Can Stewart get there in time? El Jefe frozen up top. He sees Elijah Stewart coming to get him. Going to try to battle him off. All the way off the top. Oh, my God. That's got to be a 15, 20-foot drop. And El Jefe now going to get caught with some good vibes. My goodness, Elijah Stewart. Look at El Jefe refusing to stay down. Elijah Stewart stomping him in the back of the head. Elijah begins to climb. El Jefe trying to get up as quickly as he possibly can. Can Stewart get there? He's there. He's on the top. Elijah Stewart up top. And Stewart gonna escape. After some good vibes, El Jefe simply did not have enough, could not muster the strength, and now he's forced to watch as Elijah Stewart wins his second steel cage match. Let's get a retweet there from that Ek tweet, please. There's the finish, ladies and gentlemen. Great matchup. I enjoyed that steel cage match. But Elijah Stewart, the agility, enough left in him, despite the butt splash, able to escape El Jefe, forced to watch on the fishbowl. Could not contain the Good Vibes Kid. What a win for Stewart. Elijah Stewart grabs the victory once again, defeating El Jefe, and perhaps now the Arriba Man will agree to Elijah Stewart's offer of peace. Or perhaps he will not. We'll have to wait and see. Where's that Paul Devine tweet, though, fam? Excuse me. All right. Up next is the No Holds Barred match, or here's that tweet first from Paul Devine. He says, I think it's cute that Schmitty has this whole I'm a champion shtick going on. I've gotten you this far, guy, but we all see the real man behind the curtain. Spoiler alert, it's not a champion. It's gotten you this far. Sorry, the tweet got bumped up as I was reading it, so it was a little bit confusing there. Paul Devine looking to teach Schmitty a lesson later on. We're gonna go with the No Holds Barred match because I don't know exactly which one's next, so we'll just go with No Holds Barred. Why not? Yeah, that got changed around, Hellish. The tag team match will be later on in the night. After this match up here, we are going to have Ryan Kent versus Bison. The two matches getting shifted in the card. But up next, another grudge match coming our way. No Holds Barred it will be as Jaquan Shea battles Randy Nelson Jr. And the return of Nelson Jr. has not been great. He has not picked up a victory yet on a 3-match losing streak. He lost that Fatal 4 match, of course, at Milestone, which was won by Jaquan Shea. And he also lost singles matches to Razor Windu just a couple of days ago on Reality Wrestling to Russell Pontarelli. Jaquan Shea has been doing much better, though, when it comes to momentum. And like I said, he did win that four-way, but he's coming off a loss to Chris Andrews earlier this week on Monday Night Fusion. So both these men looking for a big win. Both these men looking to put down the other and bring an end to their bad blood. Little Narwhal. What's your guy again? It would really help if you joined the site. That way... Excuse me, I need some of that water in a second. But it would really help if you joined the site, Narwhal Gaming. I would definitely remember easier that way. But, yeah, I don't remember your guy. You have to whisper me again. I don't know, Topher. Where's freaking Chase Valentine? Oh boy, the other one. Chase Matthews, was that it? It was Chase Valentine. Was it Chase Matthews? Something Valentine, something Matthews. One of them was Chase. I don't remember the other first name. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Some more action coming our way. This is no holds. Anything goes between these two rivals. No disqualifications, no countouts. Pinfall submission must happen inside of the ring. If you need a link to the website, my friend, you can hit !join in the chat. You'll get a hyperlink along with these simple steps you can follow to get your call on the show. Ah, yes, Seth. I remember him now. I think I favorited him on Community Creations. I was just waiting for a spot to open up, which I'll have some after the pay-per-view here tonight. As we got Jaquan Shea still rocking that Santa hat, making his way to the ring. What up, Gum? Big Gummy. The Gum Man. Jaquan Shea gives no fucks, alright? He still thinks it's Christmas, too. Well, actually, Christmas hasn't even happened yet. Next month, October. We're getting close, though. He's just in the spirits, you know? Like me, I wear my Santa hat all year round, you know? My Twitch profile picture. And here he comes, Nelson Jr. feeding for a victory. He needs that big win. He's hurting for certain. Could tonight be his night? Could he put down the young upstart Jaquan Shea? Live from Point Break. It's already been an exciting night of action. The show kicking off. Jay Davis winning that impromptu over the top rope battle royal. We just saw Elijah Stewart defeat El Jefe in the fishbowl after a pretty back and forth contest. And you see that Nelson Clan logo on his back. Nelson Jr. thus far recruiting Hotline Miami into his little band of buds. Eli Richards and Drake Garrett. Jaquan Shea better be watching his back. I don't think anybody in that locker room has any love for either of these men, but I'd say more so Jaquan Shea. He's made a lot of enemies since debuting here in CMV. Here we go. No holds barred. One-on-one. Jaquan Shea and Randy Nelson Jr. Here we go. The first time ever these two are meeting one-on-one, mano a mano. They did collide in that Fatal 4 match at Milestone. Jaquan Shea pinned Adam Adams in that contest. Double A involved in that Armageddon Hell in a Cell later on in the evening. Just coming up shortly after the next match for the CMV United States Championship. He joins Lex Knight, Samuel Boone, Sam Valentine, Bannon, and Rex Carter. Stalling the suplex attempt. JS and again, anything goes here. I'm sure we will see some weapons produced, or maybe not. These two, the hatred towards one another, to beat the hell out of each other with their bare fists. You can make your username whatever you want, Narwhal. You can make it your superstar's name. You can make it Little Narwhal Gaming, whatever you want. All you gotta do is push your cause tags and name in the waiting list, which is located in the roster section, so I can remember. I remember easily if I see it on the site. Trips up Nelson Jr. Jaquan Shea going for an early submission. A calf killer. Look, he's pressing his boot right against the calf. Yanking it up into the air, but Nelson Jr. not going to tap that easy. Though he did tap out just a couple of days ago to Russell Pontarelli, so he's had some training. Jaquan Shea looks to capitalize on that. Nelson Jr. to the outside. We're already going to get some weapons introduced here. A steel chair. Oh, she's deflecting that kick straight to the face. Oh, and I thought the chair went flying out of the ring there for a second. Just dissolved into the mat is all. Oh, little bit of head trauma by Nelson Jr. Rip in peace, Nick Blake. On. Anything goes with some dirty heel tactics on display by Randy right now as he takes off that top turnbuckle. I don't mean Randy Orton, the Moo Man. No, he's in action later on tonight, my friends. Defending his international title against Andrew Briggs. Tonight, guys, at the end of Point Break, we can have a lot of new records tied and set when it comes to Randy Orton's title defense, when it comes to Justin Sane's title defense. As we get a kick out there by Jaquan Shea. 2. That's steel chair looking ominous in the corner. As we get a big old kick straight to the face there. Jaquan Shea now taking a step back. Oh, curb stomp, making him taste the canvas. Up to the second turnbuckle now. Jaquan Shea going to take a slight risk of beckoning Nelson Jr. to rise to his feet. Up next, Ryan Kent and Bison go one-on-one for the very first time ever, ladies and gentlemen. A shot at the Alpha World Championship on the line. It's going to boot camp now. Rip in peace, Sergeant Miller, never forget. The greatest of all time, 2-time champion. Never forget that Jack Swagger's a 3-time champion in CMV either. As Jaquan Shea shades with his former stablemate Jamari Williams with these Kiwi Crushers. Repeated kicks straight to the chest. We know where that last one goes. Bam! Right to the back of the head. And Jaquan Shea wasting no time as he sizes up Nelson Jr. looking to finish. Oh, going for that brain buster. But Nelson Jr. having none of it in a slap. Such disrespect. No, and then a crotch chop. Nelson Jr., what a dick. And now Nelson going to finish perhaps with his chicken wing gut buster. Double finisher reversal, though. And the Kip Up King, big Jamari fan. My goodness. And now a lateral press. Lateral press by Junior. By Jaquan on Junior, rather. These two men do have very similar movesets and athletic styles in the ring. Both can be risk takers, but that's not their main asset. I'd say both their main assets is their speed and their agility, most definitely. Great technicians, both of them as well. Sergeant Miller's still in that bar in Mexico. Another curb stomp. Nelson Jr. getting acquainted with this mat here tonight as Jaquan Shea going up to the top rope. Taking a big risk now late into this matchup. 630 senton. My God, that was gorgeous. And now up to the top rope, a mighty roar echoes. Well, I don't think it could be an echo since we're in an outdoor arena. But certainly, I'm sure he's thinking most of Phoenix, Arizona. Heard him right there, maybe all of Arizona. As he's going to give it a second try here. The Brain Buster. Dropping him head first. Jaquan Shea looking to finish here at Point Break. And he does. Jaquan Shea gonna pick up the win as he talks that trash afterwards. Nelson Jr. tried to use a flurry of dirty heel tactics, bringing in the steel chair, unbuckling the top turnbuckle, but he couldn't use any of it. Jaquan Shea not allowing it. And JS gonna bring home the big W. Nelson Jr. His return has not been as glorious as he thought it would be. On a pretty steep losing streak right now. He's got to maybe reinvent himself. Look at that 630 senton, though. That was gorgeous. There's the finish. A nasty brainbuster. Does it in for Junior. And Jaquan Shea brings home his pay-per-view debut as well. Big one in his pay-per-view debut. And up next, ladies and gentlemen, as Jaquan celebrates this win, history in the making. For the first time ever, Ryan Kent and Bison are going to go one-on-one. And it's amazing to think about that. Ryan Kent, an NXT original. Bison, a Season 1 veteran. Both of them near 4-year careers. And they have never stepped foot inside of that ring one-on-one. But we about to see it right now. That's for a shot at the Alpha World Championship. And as we get further into the evening, turns to such as we get prepared for this, my friends. What up, WWE fame, my friend? Welcome to the stream. Hope you enjoy some CMV. As here we go. 1-on-1. 4 years these two have not met face-to-face inside of the squared circle, 1-on-1. But it happens here tonight, and the winner of this becomes #1 contender for the CMV Alpha World Championship. Whoever's the victor here will meet either Bob Luger or Furious Frank next month at Regicide for the championship. Who's going to rather crawl out of the Hell in a Cell in our main event, though, as those two foes are sure to tear each other limb from limb. As I'm sure we very well may see here in this one. A brawl erupting at the end of this past Thursday night Genesis after Bob Luger put down Ryan Kent in the main event. Kent, not too happy about that, a bit salty, would attack Luger from behind. Furious Frank would come down to join in on the jumping, and Bison would even the odds. He and Luger clearing the ring of their respective rivals, just as looking like the show is about to end with the two allies standing tall. Bison would floor Luger with a devastating spear. Bison making sure that everybody knows, the CMV universe knows, everybody in the backstage area knows that he does not have any allies. Of course, he's joined by his voice, Paul Heyman, in the background. You can join WWE fame. All you got to do is hit !CMV in the chat, !join. Learn what CMV is all about. Get a link to our website. There you go. Gumble just did it for you. Got to join that website right there, my friend. Sign up. Make yourself a profile. Post your cause hashtags on the waiting list, and I'll get them as soon as possible. Both these men have impressive, unforgettable careers, but they are far from done. Ryan Kent, a guaranteed future Hall of Famer, as I'm sure Bison is, without a doubt. But Ryan Kent, CMV's second ever Grand Slam champion, only behind Dave Turner. But Ryan Kent has held more titles than Dave Turner. Of course, Turner's time back in Season 2, he captured all the belts then. But throughout Season 3 and now in Season 4, more championships introduced. Ryan Kent has only not held 2 titles, and that's the Alpha World Championship and the Fusion Tag Team titles. Of course, he can't compete for this. He can't go after the tag titles, though his brother currently is Sean Kent, team with Azrael. So Ryan Kent has his eyes on one of the 2 championships he has not yet held in his hands. He's a former hardcore champion, a Money in the Bank winner, an undisputed champion, an Anarchy champion, ladies and gentlemen, international champion, a tag team champion, a 2-time unmatched world champion. Or 1-time unmatched world champion. I always get him and Justin Sane confused, and I don't know why. Justin Sane is the 2-time unmatched world champion. Ryan Kent, 1-time. And you can see, I don't know how, even Ryan Kent, who's got one of perhaps the most, maybe now the Schmitty's here, not the most inflated ego in all of CMV, but certainly one of. And even you can see in his eyes the fear, the dread that awaits him from this man, the original monster of CMV, the Beast, the Barbarian Bison. It has been far too long since Bison has had, singles gold. He is, of course, a former World Tag Team Champion. Just 3 months ago he held that belt, but of course taken out of action by Rise. Duo Maxwell's left to fend for himself, lost the belts in a handicap match. So technically Bison never lost those titles, but though you see that, man, you might be having a little wee in your trousers right now. Bison has been on a little bit of a losing streak lately, not doing too great. Starting off the season absolutely dominant, but suffering 3 losses this past month. It doesn't matter what you are, Maury. You could be a hitman. You're staring across the ring at Bison. You're scared. There's some fear lurking deep within us. Here we go. First time ever. The referee rings the bell. Two absolute CMV legends, future Hall of Famers, compete for the opportunity to become #1 contender for the CMV Alpha World Championship. Dave Turner giving Bison this opportunity after Bison won him, well, not won him, it was a team effort, but got the last victory, eliminating Justin Sane and then Schmitty to win the tug-of-war match at Validation. Have Dave Turner keep his job as Genesis GM. Secure the future of Thursday nights. And Paul Heyman and Bison were both actually really upset that he wasn't automatically made #1 contender under someone like Bob Luger. Bison not believing that Luger deserved the opportunity at the title, saying he was losing too much, but Bison been on a little bit of a losing streak himself. But Dave Turner saying it's a crime that someone like you has never held world championship gold. I'm going to give you that opportunity, but you're going to have to defeat Ryan Kent, who's been equally as impressive at Point Break. Bison saying no problem. At the top of the month, Ryan Kent trying to size up Bison a little bit, approaching him backstage, having the gall to push Bison, but then ran off like a little schoolgirl. Paul Heyman restrained the beast, as I'm sure if he'd let him go, Ryan Kent would not be here tonight. Hasn't been too long since Bison recuperated from those ribs, that rib injury and that shoulder injury. Possible talks of needing surgery for that injured shoulder, that attack by Rise, so that might be a mark here for the fire starter tonight. Two-time former international champion is Bison. Later on tonight, Randy Orton defends that very same title against John Reed, and Orton has an opportunity to tie the record for most championship defenses. He would tie Bison, Troy Voodoo, Jeremy Blake, and Jackson Jordan, all at 4. As Ryan Kent was thinking about going off the second turnbuckle, changed his mind, though. Now look at the strength, but Bison's having none of that. Cannot keep him up for very long. Drops down behind, and now Bison, a fire, I'm sure, under that mask in his eyes. Look at that strength! Oh, my God. Ryan Kent like a little doll flung through the air. Off the apron with that belly-to-belly. Look at break! Bison's had enough as Paul Heyman watches ringside, smirking. And there it is! Matter of time! Into the pin. Could this be it for Kent already? 1, 2, just a 2 count. The winner of this will fight either Bob Luger or Furious Frank for the Alpha World Championship next month at the 2nd annual Regicide. Regicide, where every single championship in CMV will be on the line. That means 8 championship title matches, ladies and gentlemen. As Bison has eyes to finish. Oh, go for the Bison bomb, but Kent saw it coming. He's no stupid man. No, these men have never gone one-on-one before. They did meet in the ring at Milestone in a 6-man tag team match, where I believe it was Furious Frank, if I'm not mistaken, that pinned Bison. Might have even been Ryan Kent that pinned Bison. I don't think so. I'm pretty sure it was Furious Frank who pinned the Barbarian in that 6-man tag encounter. Either way, even if Ryan Kent did pin Bison in that 6-man tag match, does not matter here tonight. All that matters is this one-on-one here as Kent taking it all in, even though he's been getting his ass whooped. Acting like it ain't no thing. Backs into the corner. Look at all nonchalant. I think he's going to try for his comeback. Might have wasted too much time. Okay. You might be fucked now. You botched that comeback. Oh, there it is. Going to give it another go. There's one clothesline. Ducks Bison's off the ropes. Goes the Barbarian. Back body drop. Kent going to look to finish off the combination with a nasty spine buster. And we know what follows that, ladies and gentlemen. Or at least if you're a long-time Kent fan, you know what's following that, but we're not going to see it. Bison right back to his feet and a crack of the neck. Showing like Bison be scared to crack my own neck. Might just tear it off. Bison taunting, allowing Kent to come back. Look at that overhead belly to belly. My God, man. Oh, no. Oh, no. The monster. The beast. Out of the corner. Kent incoming like a speeding bullet, but Kent counters. Ryan Kent reeling him in. And now Bison could be in big trouble. What up, Sam? Just in time, perhaps see the end of this matchup. Kent looking to finish things off with that patented Kent clash. Rolls him over. Could this be it? No, rope break. I didn't think that was a rope break. It looked like his hand was kind of under the bottom rope, but not quite. But the referee, John Cone, calling it. Bison saved there. Who knows if that would have been it. I'm good, Echo 6 Snowman. How are you on this fine evening? As Bison gut wrench powerbomb. I don't know how many he's hit. I think I saw him hit 3 before, so that's 4. That makes it 4 right there. Is Bison going to give the spear another go, maybe? Or just in the corner looking at Kent? Maybe just going to wait for him to get to his feet. I'm not too sure. Those horns. Look at those deadly horns that Schmitty is actually bringing Bison to court to sue over. As Bison, looking for a body block, botched it. Oh my God, rip Kent's ribs. My Jesus, Lord. And now the Barbarian gonna give it another go. Bison, bomb! I said, hey Sam. Into the pin, 1, 2. No, just a 2 count, and we knew that that would not be enough to put down Ryan Kent. Ryan Kent, though you might not like him, you might not like his attitude, I certainly don't. He is a very resilient man. Quite a heart. Well, maybe a heart of stone, but a heart nonetheless. He does not go down easy. Just look at Bob Luger. A couple of nights ago on Thursday Night Genesis, took Luger 3 Luger landings to keep down the fire starter. As there's 5, 6, ladies and gentlemen, 7. Bison 1 off from tying his own personal record of power bombs in a single match. Perhaps he's going to break it tonight. Will tonight be the night that he breaks his own record? He just needs 1 more to at least tie it, 2 more to set it. Yeah, so close to 300. I know, I'm so excited. I can't wait. We're going to make that something special. Absolutely awesome. Second annual Point Break. Oh, clothesline from hell, but Bison sidestepping it like a G. Oh, chicken wing gut buster. Nelson Jr. didn't get to hit it in the last match, so Bison helping him out as he backs into the corner yet again. Not going to get a chance to tie his own personal powerbomb record. As out of the corner, going to go for that spear again, and this time he cuts Kent in 2 like a hot knife through butter. Oh, that's not enough for Bison, though, as he looks for a second dose of the Bison Bomb. 1, 2, 3, and Bison is the #1 contender, ladies and gentlemen. Bob Luger or Furious Frank, whoever it may be, they have got a tank coming their way next month. Bison's hungry. Nothing will satiate his appetite but the Alpha World Championship. Kent put up one hell of a fight, but Bison wanted it more here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. The Barbarian is now the #1 contender. And there's what did it, a second Bison bomb following a hellacious spear that just cut Kent down like it was nothing. Look at that. Bison, #1 contender. And I do not envy Bob Luger or Furious Frank, my friends. It'll be a great match either way, as I'm sure it will be later on tonight in our main event, when those two are locked inside that Hell in a Cell for the Alpha World Championship. As here we go, my friends. Speaking of the devil's favorite structure. 6 men about to enter the Beast's domain. Give me a second. Uno momento, please. All right. Got some swaggy ass pay-per-view attires here tonight. Last but not least, Here we go, my friends. The fourth ever CMV Armageddon Hell in a Cell match in the company's history. The first ever at the first annual SummerSlam was won by Omega Z, aka Quantum, aka Blizzard, where he captured the international title. The second ever was won by Caden Kenra, where he captured the Anarchy Championship. The third ever was won by Fury, who captured the Vixens Championship. Now, which of these 6 men is going to capture the CMV United States Championship and be the first official champion in over a year? Johnny Sampson deciding to reinstate the belt, bring it back to life after the Vixens division of Fusion was brought over to CMV's new show, Ferocity, Vixens only show. So with the Vixens title now gone, decided he wanted to bring in another championship. Thought none better than the legendary United States belt, which has been held, I should say, by some of CMV's greatest of all time. And these 6 men, Bannon, Sam Valentine, Lex Knight, Samuel Boone, Adam Adams, and Rex Carter, Hootley Hillbilly, all have the opportunity to capture the gold. But there is one man who will refuse to acknowledge the winner of this bout as the United States champion. And that, of course, is Schmitty, stealing the title at the top of the month from Johnny Sampson's office, declaring himself the true United States champion, saying whoever wins this will be nothing more than a phony, though Johnny Sampson has pretty much said it. He said it. You're not the champion, Schmitty. You're pretty much holding an expensive replica of the title. I'm going to have a new one made, and the real champion will be crowned. Point break. But Schmitty's having none of it. He says that it does not matter. He's the real champion. Whoever wins this, they're not champion. They're just holding on. They're holding on to the replica. They're the phonies. Schmitty, though, I don't know. I'm sure no one. Though I don't know him too well, I'm sure he's not going to be watching this one. He's busy preparing, I'm sure, with James and Desolation for his bout later on in the co-main event against Paul Devine. Here's our tweet, though. Before he comes out here, Rex Carter says, "Tonight, revenge is coming." And you might see a couple of sneak peeks backstage. Saw Rex Carter leaving Chris Andrews' locker room with a duffel bag. So I don't know what that means. We'll have to wait and see what that's all about. But yeah, multiple little birds told me that Rex Carter was seen leaving the Bloody Brits locker room with a duffel bag in hand. So we'll see what happens when these 6 men, these 6 brave men that I do not envy, step inside of the Beast's domain, the Armageddon Hell in a Cell. The first time that all 6 of these men will be stepping inside of the Hell in a Cell, mind you. This will be a first for all of them. And Bannon and Sam Valentine, though, they have tasted the cruel, unforgiving steel of the Elimination Chamber, and the majority might say that's worse, but the Hell in a Cell, it's a completely different ball game. There's nowhere to run, there's nowhere to hide, and the cell can be used as a weapon. No disqualifications, no countouts, pinfall or submission has to happen in the ring with 6 men all going at it. Gonna have to get lucky, honestly. It'll come down to luck. Who can sneak that pin out? Bannon and Sam Valentine being given entrance into the Armageddon Hell in a Cell for their participation, I should say, in the tug of war match at Validation. Sam Valentine most definitely getting 3 eliminations for the Fusion brand. Really pulled out all the stops. Bannon putting up a great fight. I believe he was eliminated by John Reed, though. While Lex Knight, Samuel Boone, and Rex Carter all had to qualify. Rex Carter winning a fatal 4-way. Adam Adams beating Shaquan Shea. Lex Knight beating Crow. And Samuel Boone winning a triple threat match. A lot of people actually putting their money on Boone, and I don't blame them. What a first month it has been for this newcomer. Defeating Xander Slate clean one-on-one. Defeating Justin Sane clean one-on-one. And then winning that triple threat match. Defeating Azrael and Sean Kent. But like I said, it's really luck is the name of the game and nothing more. As out first. He's not going to have his darkness to come to the ring to because we've got this open arena and it's still evening. But Bannon, the self-proclaimed cure of CMV. I'm sure he very well may feel at home inside of the Devil's favorite structure. Point Break has a proper sound to it when it comes to this match. None of these 6 men are going to leave this ring the same. They will be broken. They will be changed. But one of them will be crowned the United States champion. And I would not be surprised to see this man and Sam Valentine certainly tear at each other. Ongoing rivalry for months now. Just competed in that Falls Count Anywhere match a few weeks back. Sam Valentine getting the victory by suplexing Bannon's spine first on the steel barricade out of the audience. Bannon's not the slow walking type to you? Bannon is coming into this matchup with a slew of losses. He lost to Adam Adams earlier this week. He lost to Xander Slate last week. And like I said, he lost to Sam Valentine as well. So, Bannon doesn't exactly have momentum on his side here, but again, it's luck inside that cell. It's whoever can steal the pin. As before this man comes out here, a tweet from the Dream, Sam Valentine, he says, "Last time I was in a cage, it didn't end well. I got my eye on Bannon, hashtag never again." Speaking of the Elimination Chamber, of course, where Bannon drove Sam Valentine neck first onto the steel 2 times, costing Valentine 7 weeks of his career. And of course, paying homage to Cyclops, his favorite superhero, with this dank-ass attire. A flashy attire ain't gonna win him the United States title here tonight, though, my friends. What up, Tazzy? I didn't see you come in here. After you have made your account, Narwhal, Topher, you usually do that if you could post the link to the waiting list for him. But if you go into the roster section, which is on the homepage, and then from there, scroll down to the waiting list, click on that, click post reply, and then do your hashtags, your cause, name. You can tell us about them if you want to, background or whatever. Not necessary. Just need those hashtags, most importantly. There you go. Tomcat just posted it for you, the link to the waiting list. Click on that. Sam Valentine, I can't say that I am a big fan of his ego ever since he split from... I was the biggest fan of the bro matches, but after the draft, he and Lance Romance being split, and when he got that win over Justin Sane, he's been a changed man. Too much ego for me to handle. Too much sass, really. But there's no denying that he is an absolute tank in that ring. Defeating, actually taking a loss, I should say. An upset loss. Rex Carter defeating him earlier this week on Monday Night Fusion. Whereas Lex Knight securing himself a win over fellow competitor in the cell, Samuel Boone, at the top of the week. Lex Knight been on quite the roll. Defeating Azrael, defeating Crow to qualify, and then defeating Samuel Boone. Probably has the most momentum on his side heading into the cell here tonight. Samuel Boone in an interview a couple of weeks ago saying, "I am not going to leave that cell without the United States Championship. You might look at me, you might see the stars on my pants, you might see me as a smaller guy, purple hair, but don't underestimate me." And certainly underestimate him would not be smart, because like I said, he's been on a roll. Bagman. Yeah, but Topher has most posts. I think I said it on my bot dashboard. It has like a little trophy near his name, most posts. I think he's got like over 1,000. Topher's loyal. Topher's Bay. He's the number one. The real number one Bubba. Lex Knight geared up, ready for battle. As here he comes, another man who has had momentum on his side. Shocking not only the CMV universe, the wrestling world. Defeating Xander Slate. Defeating Justin Sane. I don't think I can say that loud enough. Or more emphatically. This man, this guy, handed Justin Sane his first real one-on-one loss this season. Sane prior did get pinned in the tug-of-war match. But this guy, not to say anything about his appearance, but this guy pinned Justin Sane. He has pinned both the men who later on tonight will fight for the Undisputed Championship. And Samuel Boone copping a bit of an attitude for it. A CMV.com exclusive the other day. Saw him in his office drinking his own personalized sports drink, yelling at a poor girl, calling her a whore. That was not Christian. It was not family. It wasn't PG, if I say so. What up, Lil Fury? Welcome to the stream, my friend. And last but not least, my friends. I forgot about Adam Adams. How can I forget about Double A? The good guy cowboy, who cemented his return at the top of the month, defeating Jaquan Shea, dominantly defeating him again to qualify. Been taking a couple of losses since, that was pinned in that Fatal 4 match at Milestone, pinned again by Sam Valentine, but he did pick up that victory over Bannon at the top of the week to get that last pinch of momentum on his side. What up, Noah? You are just in time. Immediately following this, the light heavyweight title match as well. King Matt, the one and only Bizarre One, challenges Nikolai Ivanovic for the light heavyweight championship. And here's a tweet from Paul Devine, guys. He says, Boone gets one win as an on top of the world, but I've beaten Sane twice and still keep getting booked like a jobber. I wouldn't say booked like a jobber. Co-main eventing tonight, battling Schmitty. Samuel Boone has gotten 2 victories also. He did pin Xander Slade as well. He did win that triple threat match. Maybe he has a little bit of a reason to be a bit cocky, but I think he took it a little bit too far in that CMV.com exclusive. Oh, Bannon and Sam Valentine, buddy, holding hands ringside here. And here's a tweet from James, guys, directed at Paul Devine. He says, because you are a jobber. That fire. And now, last but not least, the hillbilly, the one and only Rex Carter, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my God. Well, we heard those reports that Rex Carter was seen sneaking out of the Bloody Brits locker room with a duffel bag in hand. Rex Carter donning a Chris Andrews attire here tonight at Point Break. Big fan. I wonder how Andrews feels about this. The Bloody Brit competing later on tonight, defending his Anarchy title against Zach Cage in an Iron Man match. I hope Chris Andrews brought a backup supply of attire. If he didn't, we might see a naked Andrews later on tonight competing. Plain white tights. The bloody hillbilly, ladies and gentlemen. But there it is. There is the 6 brave gladiators. The Hell in a Cell closing down around them. One of these 6 men will be crowned the new United States champion, the first in over a year. The last time a superstar held the United States title was at Ascendance 3. Jackson Jordan defending in a 6-man ladder match. The belt was won by Troy Voodoo that night, and it was decommissioned in favor of the international title. As Sam Valentine going to take it to Adam Adams. Samuel Boone going for Lex Knight. Rex Carter, I should say. Rex Andrews. Chris Carter. Chris Carter sounds better. The bloody hillbilly taking it to the Cure on the outside. Again, it's not elimination. It's the first man to gain pinfall or submission inside of the ring that will survive this onslaught and be crowned the United States champion. Lex Knight catching Boone with a nice arm drag. Valentine just stomping away at Double A here. The good guy cowboy not faring too well thus far. As Bannon grabbing a handful of hair, whipping Rex back. Head first into the mat. There goes Lex Knight rolling to safety. Adam Adams as well. Samuel Boone to the ring. Bringing it the big leg drop. He took down both Valentine and Bannon. They're both gone now, leaving only Boone and Carter remaining inside of the ring. Remember also, no countouts, obviously, no disqualifications. These six, I should say, can introduce weapons. If they wanted to. They don't really think that they need them. And here's a tweet from Paul Devine again, guys. Very vocal tonight. He says, Kent, you are still garbage and will always be garbage. No title for you, kid. Still salty about Kent leaving X-Gen way back when, I guess. As Valentine going to try to make Boone dizzy with an airplane spin. Bannon tearing apart the bloody hillbilly. Lex Knight helping up Double A to his feet. Lil Fury, if you would like your call on the show, my friend, Tomcat just posted the two commands for you. You can click on that link. That hyperlink will bring you to our website. Follow those simple steps to get your call on the show. Adam's trying to cave Lex Knight's skull in with these knee strikes. Bannon with an odd headbutt there to Sam Valentine. Oh, Boone gonna help him out. A little dancing leg drop. And now up to the top rope, Boone, a bigger man, but not afraid to fly high, not afraid to take a risk. Here comes Rex Carter blindsiding him, though. Bringing those legs to the outside of the ropes. Oh, my God, Samuel Boone going for a ride. The bloody hillbilly. Oh, my God. Green Bay plunge off the top rope. That rolling fireman's carries out. Rex Carter's cleaning house, my God. Taking out 3 opponents left and right. Oh, went for the hillbilly boot, but Bannon actually inadvertently helping out Valentine. Maybe not really. A little bit of teamwork on display between he and Bannon. As Bannon taking some time to taunt here. That's not a smart move. Lex Knight back and then goes to the hillbilly boot again. This time the Dream able to counter it. Saw it coming. Bannon not concerned with dealing damage in this match. It seems more concerned with trying to frighten his opponents. Mind games is what it's all about by Bannon as Valentine with those wicked kicks to the chest in the corner. We know what that's usually a prelude to, ladies and gentlemen. Usually that coast to coast likes to call the Dream Shatterer. Oh, the height that Adams got on that Uranagi side slam, though. Close on to the back of Lex Knight's head. Rex Carter trying to recompose himself on the outside. Bannon being put on the ring apron and a wicked forearm from the Dream. Gonna send him tumbling down to the outside. And here's a tweet from Chris Andrews, guys. He says, Rex forgot his gear, so I hooked him up. Go get a win, Rex, and we'll have some beers and lagers later. So I guess Chris Andrews helping out. Rex Carter actually brought him a change of clothes. I'm not surprised that Rex Carter forgot his attire. That doesn't surprise me, so that makes sense. Let's get a little bit of slow motion right now. All 6 men competing on the area between the ring and the cell wall. What up, Tim? Tim's still mod. Because I don't know how to... I don't think... Can you unmod people when they're not in the chat? I don't know. I can't. I'm not bothered anyway. I don't really care. Oh, Bannon! Bannon! With that half Nelson electric chair driver. Adam Adams and Rex Carter just like surrounding him. Making sure that Bannon doesn't go for the pin. Oh, nice reverse DDT. And now Bannon with eyes to finish. Going to get some payback on Adam Adams here. Adams again beating him in singles action just earlier this week on Monday Night Fusion. Oh my God, Bannon. With the healing touch to Samuel Boone. Adam Adams distracted with Rex Carter. Sam Valentine preoccupied with Lex Knight, but Bannon, you fool. Bannon not trying for the pin on Boone, a prime opportunity to capture the United States title. And now it looked like Lex Knight was maybe going for his discus big boot out of the corner, but Bannon stopped that from happening. Carter, Lex Knight taken out on the outside. DDT dropping Double A head first. He's out now. He's going to fall right on top of Lex. Yep. He's giving him a head job. What the fuck? Lex Knight's a good guy. Help him out. Let him rest his head. As look who's left in the ring. The 2 foes, the arch rivals, Bannon and Sam Valentine. A tweet from Ryan Kent says, tell me, how many titles have you had in your entire career? Very few. Have you ever won Money in the Bank? No. So shut up, you stupid twat, and try to get relevant before you talk to me again. Damn, that Ryan Kent a little bit salty, I'm sure, from his loss to Bannon, just going savage on Paul Devine. As Bannon with another electric chair half Nelson driver to Valentine, but Adam Adams making the save before even a count of 1. As the Cure, he's kind of in a weird direction here. Trying to put down Sam Valentine with the healing touch. Oh, he got Rex with it! Rex Carter interfering. He's going to take the healing touch. As Valentine just sleeping on his feet right now. Adam Adams and Samuel Boone dueling on the outside. There it is, right down onto the neck. Pin him this time. Oh, my God. Bennett refusing to pin in this match. And here comes the Cure from behind. Oh, guys, and a tweet from Hayden, who says, have you ever held a major title for more than a month? You needed some cheap shot Money in the Bank briefcase to win a belt that someone actually cares for. Hayden always comes around at pay-per-views to just talk trash. Vintage Hayden. Oh, and a nice suplex face buster there by Bannon to Lex Knight as Samuel Boone and the good guy Cowboy continue to duke it out on the outside. Yeah, Bannon's hit 2 finishers now and has not pinned either time. I don't know what he's doing. Maybe realizing that it's going to take more than one finisher on each of these guys to get the win. Rex Carter, though, going to try for a submission here on Valentine, whose spine is no doubt aching from that healing touch. Boone now still going at it with Adams. Now in the ring, going to try for that Shining Wizard. Adams shuts him down, though. There's Rex Carter out of action. Lex Knight's been down for a very long while. Terminating Spike. Bannon just seems more preoccupied with mind games and hurting his opponents here in this match than actually winning the championship. Hey, he's had 2 prime opportunities to win the belt, and he's just completely ignored them. Just not going for the pins at all. Headbutt to the back of Bannon's head there, and a hatch suplex just nearly tossing him out of the ring. Exclamation point CMV, exclamation point join Lil Fury to get a link to our website. There you go. Tomcat did it for you. The Bloody Hillbilly back into the ring. Irish whipped. Adams getting dizzy for sure. Just getting tossed back and forth. Sam Valentine closing in. Rexplex! Oh, Valentine. A little bit salty about Rex beating him on Fusion, not letting the CMV Universe see the Rexplex. A little bit pissed off now, Valentine, you dick. Rex Carter, what's he going for here on Adam Adams? The DDT! And the good guy Cowboy busted wide open. I wouldn't be surprised if he is not the last year in this Armageddon Hell in a Cell. The Devil's favorite stretcher. The Beast's domain. Is Valentine going to put Boone in the corner? Maybe looking for those repeated kicks to the chest. Bannon coming up from behind. Oh, dodged that forearm smash, though. Boone having done it. Boone! Tiger bomb. Valentine clutching it up to counter in the middle of it. My goodness. Adam Adams has been down for a good couple of minutes at this point. Just, I don't know what happened right there. Shift around. That was weird. As the Dream. Looking for the Dream Shatterer. Chris Carter. Rex Andrews having none of it, though. Prime position. Adam Adams capitalizing. Big old axe handle. Just trying to take his head off. And now Rex Carter and Adam Adams are left in the ring. Here comes Lex Knight, though, to join the fray. Oh, Lex from behind. Lex Knight looking for the Nightfall. I don't know what's going on. Just breaking up each other's moves. Typical triple threat type scenario when the 3 men are going at it. Oh! Nightfall! Adam Adams just taking all the finishes in this match. Poor guy. Hillbilly boot! Oh my God, pin him! Oh, Rex could have pinned Adams right there. And there we go. I said Adams would not be the last one busted wide open. There goes Lex Knight bleeding. Samuel Boone just saying, I've had enough of this. Oh my God, though. That sequence was badass. The Nightfall followed by the Hillbilly boot. That was beautiful. All 6 men back into the ring. Rex Carter. Oh, Bannon! Poor Adams! The healing touch! Oh my God! I'm gonna choke! Pin him, Bannon! Yes! Oh my God! Bannon! 1, 2, 3! No! Adams has taken 2 healing touches and a Nightfall and still kicked out. That was, oh my God, the clutch up by Adams right there. Could take that punishment. Wow. That was amazing. Oh! Rex Carter's good. Rex Carter. What's Rex doing? Rex Carter's. Oh, Bannon busted open. Oh, maybe Boone can save him. Boone's like, what's going on over here? Boone's like, what's Boone can't make out what's going on here. Rex, what a pose for Rex Carter though. Adams, oh my God, Adam Adams, the slapjack to Sam Valentine. Oh, Valentine, man, he does not like tiger holds. He counted the tiger bomb and now the slapjack. Rex is not happy with my commentary. He's giving me a mouthful right now. Rex, I'm sorry, man. I'll stop calling you the bloody hillbilly. I apologize, all right? Bannon's just walking into the wall. These guys are losing their minds. I guess when you take a trip to hell, it's only customary that something like that happened. Oh, look at Valentine just dragged his face across the steel like he was grating cheese. My God. Bannon stationary, Rex Carter frozen in time. These 6 men have visited hell and they'll never be the same. Oh my God, Sam Valentine. Valentine with the rapid kicks to the chest. No, Samuel Boone counters him. Bannon taking Lex Knight for a walk. Lex Knight brings them back into the ring. Adam's just dead. I don't blame him for not getting up right now. As Samuel Boone with a crossbody out of the corner. Bannon taken out of the fray. Samuel Boone remains standing in the ring without, now going out to the outside. Going to the outside there to join Lex Knight and Bannon. Adam Adams donning a crimson mask, ladies and gentlemen, as he just stares at Rex Carter, completely confused. Sam Valentine's down. Bannon rolling Lex Knight into the ring. Lex Knight just rolls right back out. I don't know where Samuel Boone's going. These 6 men are dead. They're confused. The damage has been done. They don't know what's going on. They don't know where they are. They don't know why they're here. Oh my God. What's happening in this match? It was going fine for like 15 minutes and then they all just died. Jesus Christ. Oh, Rex is just getting pushed now. Oh, Samuel Boone thrown back into the ring at the hands of Adam. Adams who's taken the most punishment without a doubt in this match. Bannon just chilling in the corner like a statue, not moving. Les Knight's been down forever. Adam Adams looking to give it another go. Sam Valentine getting that mid-match rep in. Those press-ups using Boone as a base. Adam Adams going to take another look at Rex Carter. He's trying to help him out. He's trying to figure out what's going on here. He's perplexed. He doesn't understand. Bannon in the front headlock. Oh, some teamwork from Valentine and Lex Knight that assisted Enziguri. And Bannon can't even roll out of the ring. Samuel Boone's big fat body's in the way. Oh my God, where's Valentine going? He wants to go look at Rex Carter now. Where's Lex Knight going? I'm not sure. Adam Adams back into the ring. Sam Valentine going to greet Lex Knight. Where's Boone going? I'm not sure. Bannon! Oh, Bannon! A third healing touch to Adam Adams. Oh, don't you break it up. Oh, Boone's going to see. Oh my God, could this be it? Bannon with the healing touch. Bannon! Bannon, why are you pinning him? Bannon, no. Bannon, why? Bannon, you dingus, you fucking fruit, you watermelon. Ah, Bannon, why? Why are you doing this? Oh my God. Adam Adams dead. Can't get to his feet. Everybody's just standing still. Bannon back into the ring. Targeting Adam Adams again. Boone taking out Rex Carter. Every time I see him, I forget. Oh my God. Adams! Adams! Modified crossface cinched on Bannon! Will Bannon tap? Will Bannon tap? Oh my God, what a win this would be for Double A! Oh, Samuel Boone ruins it though. Rex had an aneurysm. Oh, Boone shooting for the freaking Tiger Bomb. Into the ring goes Lex Knight. Into the ring goes Sam Valentine. Lex! Lex! Nightfall to Valentine! Oh my God. Is he actually going to pin him though is the question. No! Adam! Bannon! Bannon, steal the pin! Oh, he's going to go see Rex. Lex going to pin him? He is! Oh! 1, 2! Oh, Valentine, too much time to kick out. Rex Carter still giving me a mouthful. Backpack face buster to Bannon. Another nightfall to Valentine! Oh, but there's Adams to ruin the parade as soon as Lex... Oh my God. Double A. Knees to the spine. Into the reverse DDT. Valentine is dead. Adams make the pin. Adams pin him. Oh my God. Here comes Boone. Boone makes the save. Oh, Adams looking to finish. Boone shuts that shit down from coast to coast. Counters whatever Boone was going for there, though. Now trying for his finisher again. Sam Valentine sleeping on his feet. Both Bannon and Lex Knight down. Adams with the slapjack to Samuel Boone. Busts him wide open. Sam just chilling. Here comes Bannon. Didn't make the pin. Bannon! Steal the pin! Bannon! Oh! Oh, he's gonna... Oh, Adams, you little... Dear God. This has got to be the most... Oh! Super kick! Into the pin! 1, 2... Oh my God! Oh my God! Samuel Boone is the new United States champion! Oh my God! A super kick out of nowhere! And Samuel Boone is the new United States champion! Oh my God! What a match! Look at that super kick catching Lex Knight. Oh my God, I have no words for what we just truly witnessed, ladies and gentlemen, was something I will never forget. Samuel Boone just survived the torment, the hell in the cell, and he is the new United States champion. What a first month for this young man. He will hold the gold proudly. He survived whatever the fuck we just witnessed. He deserves that championship. My God, all I gotta say is rip Rex Carter, rip Adam Adams, rip Sam Valentine. Wow. 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 I truly have no words. That was the greatest match that I have ever seen in my entire life. I wonder how Rex even got glitched. I didn't see it. Oh, I think I just wore myself out that the fourth match of the night. We still got like 11 more to go. And here's a tweet from Elijah Stewart. Ladies and gentlemen, he says, a great showcase. Welcome to CMV, Mr. Boone. Also, El Jefe, maybe now we can bury the hatchet. So Elijah Stewart showing some good vibes there to the new United States champion, Samuel Boone. I need to down this whole cup of water real quick to get ready. Whew, my goodness. Greatest match ever. Greatest match ever. Oh. Whew. No words. Congratulations to Samuel Boone. Oh, good Lord Almighty. Jay Davis won the over-the-top rope battle royal. Elijah Stewart won the fishbowl match. Jaquan Shea beat Nelson Jr. The first 3 matches. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, coming off of that chaotic, hellish, brutal, hilarious, amazing, unforgettable Armageddon Hell in a Cell, Samuel Boone crowned our new United States champion. We head in to another title match. First, a tweet from the Asian Sensation. He says, looking forward to that title shot, Boone. I am the #1 contender. So we doing this on Fusion, or are you going to dodge me until the pay-per-view? Paul Devine naming himself #1 contender. Very, very vocal tonight is Paul Devine on Twitter. Get ready for his match later on with Schmitty. He's calling out everybody, talking a lot of ish. Wow. Whew. But indeed, folks, it was an amazing tournament with some classic matches. Some of the best, I'd say, Max Black versus Salim Ismail was amazing. Salim Ismail versus Kaiva was great. I'd say probably the best was El Jefe versus King Matt, to be honest. That was probably the best match in the tournament, but King Matt defeating Logan Cunningham, defeating Father Victor, defeating El Jefe, and finally defeating Salim Ismail to earn this opportunity here tonight. Undefeated since his return. The king, the wacky one, the kooky one, gets his deserved crack at the CMV Light Heavyweight Championship. As we had a tweet from the Bloody Brick Chris Andrews, who says, shut the fuck up, you puppet. You ain't shit. Targeted towards Paul Devine, obviously. And Samuel Boone, guys, with a tweet, he says, I dedicate this win to my sports drink, Boone Boom Juice. Gotta get that promotion in. Does Samuel Boone. Wow, what a first month for that kid. Gotta give it up, man. Defeating Xander Slate, defeating Justin Sane, qualifying, winning a triple threat, and outlasting 5 others to win the United States Championship. Gotta give it up. What a first month. Newcomer of the year, definitely, at least a candidate. He has my vote. Of course, still a good while to go until the end of this year, but here he comes indeed, without his royal court. This is a title match. We don't want no shenanigans. Rise isn't ringside for Nikola Ivanovic either. Of course, they're in action later on tonight. 6-man tag action where they battle Salvi, Jeremy Blake, and Pierre Thompson. Here he comes, the Serbian. Tonight marks his 2nd month as the CMV Light Heavyweight Champion. He has proved the doubters wrong. At least he proved me wrong. I did. To be honest, I was a little bit of a hater. I didn't think Nikola Ivanovic, I thought he'd lose his title the night after SummerSlam. He won that 6-man ladder match. Some called it a fluke, but then he retained it against a game Elijah Stewart at the Tag Team Cup, live from Tokyo, Japan. And just a couple of nights ago on Thursday Night Genesis, he gave Furious Frank a run for his money. He put up one hell of a fight against the Alpha World Champion. He lost, but he put up one hell of a fight. King Matt, of course, winning the finals, defeating Salim Ismail a couple of nights ago. The latest Genesis to earn this opportunity here tonight. As we get a tweet from Paul Devine, he says, shut your British mouth and tighten up that Bush League belt. Maybe you'll be relevant one day. Damn. Paul Devine sees himself as being above the Anarchy title now, despite the fact that he chased it for the majority of his career. Let's see if Nikola Ivanovic can silence the doubters once again. And here's a tweet from Schmitty targeted towards Paul Devine and Samuel Boone. He says, "Dreaming big, kiddos." Again, like we said, Schmitty not recognizing Samuel Boone as the United States champion, says that he's the true United States champion. But here we go. The CMV Light Heavyweight Championship is on the line, ladies and gentlemen. We just saw the first United States champion crown. First for a year. Samuel Boone winning that Armageddon Hell in a Cell. King Matt, the challenger, the kooky one, certainly odd. Beloved by maybe not so many in the CMV universe, but he's certainly got a cult-like following. The King! Looking to bring home the gold, his crown jewel for his loyal subjects here tonight. As the bearded man, the Serbian, the CMV Light Heavyweight Champion, the one and only Rise member, Nikola Ivanovic. And here's a tweet from the Ryan Colt, who says, keeping it simple. We've heard some cryptic tweets since the beginning of this season from former CMV competitor Ryan Colt. Not saying very much, sometimes nothing at all, just periods on Twitter here. And here's a tweet from Samuel Boone. He says, "By the way, I plan on winning Rookie of the Year, 5 Grammys, an Oscar, oh yeah, and a world title." Really dreaming big. Is Samuel Boone the new United States champion? And as this match gets underway, a tweet from the Bloody Brick Chris Andrews says, "Keep talking shit and I'll slap the lips off your face. Do us all a favor, go back to the waiting tables, nice attire I saw you wearing." I'll read that hating tweet in a bit. You gotta repost it. Just a slew of tweets. We've got to call this match here for a minute. As this light heavyweight championship match gets underway. The light heavyweight title defended by the champion, Nikola Ivanovic, and a significant size advantage, my friends. Right out of the gate for the reigning champion. King Matt, a cruiserweight. But he made it through the entire tournament, defeating 4 others. King Matt already not liking the way this match is going, though. Nikola Ivanovic, very big for being a light heavyweight. But he is just, much like Ryan Kent, he just makes the weight to be in the light heavyweight division. Won the title, defeating Ryan Kent, though not by pinfall submission. He won that 6-man ladder match at CyberSlam. And here's a tweet from Hayden, guys, who says, "You're all beneath me. Try winning the Rumble. Try winning the Undisputed Championship 3 times, being a dual champion, a King of the Ring winner, and winning the belt in the same night. Stop bickering, kiddos." If you want a link to the website, RealBrat, !CMV, !join. We'll give you the hyperlink. I think your account's still on there. I might have deleted it because I did some cleaning a while back, but I don't think I did. I don't think I deleted it, so you might still be there. Gonna belly to belly. Nikola Ivanovic brings King Matt overhead. He's a lateral press by the Serbian, just a 2 count. A tweet from the Asian sensation. He says, "I can only hope that you send out James again." And then I got cut off. Rip Paul Devine's tweet. My Twitter's freezing right now. Look at Nikola Ivanovic trying to crack King Matt's head in like a coconut. King Matt, I don't think he's gotten any offense in right now, as of yet. As Ivanovic, the big man, looking to fly high. I really hope King Matt doesn't job out after putting on some amazing matches, getting through some tough opponents to secure this opportunity here. Now, here's that tweet from Paul Devine, guys. He said, "I can only hope that you send out James again so I can get that easy win. Keep moving towards my belt. Hashtag #1 contender. Hashtag US title. Hashtag world title." As we get that implant DDT from the champion. Drops the elbow down on the chest. King Matt, guys. I don't know what's going on. Maybe he needs his royal court with him. Maybe he needs their support. That morale ringside, because Nikola is just dissecting him. Look at that sit-out powerbomb now. 1, 2, go! Nikola got it! Nikola Ivanovic, absolute domination. The Serbian King Matt didn't get a punch in. And Nikola remains the light heavyweight champion. Wow, wipe the mat with him, guys. Absolute desolation. Picking King Matt apart. Wow. That was... wow. Nikola Ivanovic not only proving the doubters wrong, silencing them, shutting them up, slamming it down their throats. Wow. Nikola Ivanovic remains the CMV light heavyweight champion. King Matt not even getting a punch in this matchup tonight. Or today, rather, evening it is right now here at Point Break. Wow, though. I guess we needed a quicker match after that Armageddon Hell in a Cell. Nikola leaving with his championship. Wow. And as Nikola gets the back, he lets out a tweet saying, "And this guy won a tournament to face me?" Followed up by a tweet from Salvi who says, "And this is the guy that won the tourney. This is why everyone laughs at you, quote unquote, King Matt." Not impressed is Salvi. As it is time to get into the main card, my friends. He tweeted it during the pinfall. I slid him in his phone. I said, "Quick." Damn. Domination, though. That was something. Make sure all the matches are correct. Sometimes it likes to change them. And as darkness falls upon the Point Break arena, it is time to get this show on the road, my friends. A tweet from Schmitty says, "Not going to play the generic douchebag and pretend I don't know who you are, Hayden. The reason you have all those accolades was because I wasn't there." We have got, this is like when the Vixens division was alive on Twitter last season. We have just got bickering going like every fucking which way. Paul Devine at the center of it. He's going at everybody. And a response from Hayden says, "And the reason why any of you have success is because I took pity and decided not to use my patented Hollywood hold for a season. Think about it. It was the only change." And Samuel Boone letting out another tweet saying, "Boss dude, more money right now. I matter more." As here we go. Darkness sets upon the Point Break arena, the main card set to get underway. What a show it has been thus far, and still so much more to get to. As we are going to kick things off with the World Tag Team titles on the line. A tweet from Nikola Ivanovic towards Hayden says, "Shut up and enjoy retirement." Damn. Quick, simple. Nikola doesn't play around. He ain't a man of many words. Here we go. The Misfits making their pay-per-view debut. WWE. Zach Hardy and Jace undefeated in tag team action. 5-0, defeating King and Company to earn this opportunity here. At Point Break, kicking off the main card, they challenge the reigning champions, Extreme Conditions, Eric Thunder, and Matt Jefferson. Can they remain undefeated? Can Extreme Conditions add yet another title defense to their reign? We're about to find out. Oh my God. And here's a tweet from Logan Cunningham. He says, "Ha ha ha ha! Was anyone timing that? Guess you needed some jesters after all." Oh, Logan trying to get under the skin of his foe. Extreme Conditions, the second annual CMV Tag Team Cup winners, that very same night would go on to defeat Duo Maxwell in a handicap match to capture the titles. Their first defense coming, defeated Heaven or Hell in a debut edition of Reality Wrestling. And here's a tweet from Paul Devine. He says, "Hayden, in Next Gen, we wrecked shiz. When are you going to come to the dark side and join the greatest stable, the New Gods, so we can rule this company once more?" Paul Devine extending the olive branch there. And the Bloody Brit says, speaking of jesters, Hayden, what are you up to? God damn. Twitter fingers going crazy tonight. And Samuel Boone posting a tweet here with a picture of Harambe attached. He says, never forget, I also dedicate my reign to him. He was cool. Samuel Boone is a strange man, to say the least. But he is our new United States champion. Let's be honest, Bannon should have won that match on several occasions, but refused to pin. I got a little bit of lag though, Cop. Gonna have to repost that. Here we go, folks. The main card getting underway. CMV World Tag Team titles to be decided. The Misfits undefeated, looking to remain that way and capture their first taste of gold only in the second month of their careers, as they challenge Extreme Conditions, who busted their ass for over a year to get to where they are. Not gonna let it slide away that easy. Here's that tweet from Hayden. He says, look, Devine, I'll happily join you, but I have 2 requirements before I sign a contract. I need my spot at the very front of that poster, and I need Sane to erect a statue of me in his living room, to which he bows down to every single night. Is that too much to ask for? I think it may be. Because I think the conditions were Hayden can never come back, at least to Fusion, unless Justin Sane allows it. John Reed joining in now, says, at Samuel Boone, you represent America? It's the end of the world, isn't it? There they are, the Misfits, making their pay-per-view debut, the second month of their careers undefeated, bringing down King and Company just days ago to earn this opportunity at the World Tag Team titles. And Extreme Conditions making the CMV Universe wait, ladies and gentlemen. And here they come in their second month with the gold. A tweet from Schmitty says, while dead men fight on Twitter, the true god of wrestling teaches a lesson to one of the many false gods here on Fusion. Eric Thunder, Matt Jefferson, ladies and gentlemen. Eric Thunder, despite the tag team accomplishments he's made this season, singles action, he has been on a roll just this past Thursday night, defeating John Reed, the #1 contender for the international title. It's just coming up in a little while when he challenges Randy Borton. Dare I say, dominantly, too. John Reed did not get a whole lot of offense in that match. They got past Heaven or Hell. The Misfits, though, untested territory for the newcomers. Will they be ahead of their first loss? Or will Extreme Conditions allow them to taste that sweet, sweet defeat? And here's a tweet from Samuel Boone responding to John Reed. He says, maybe post a picture of Donald Trump's face photoshopped on the moon. Who's this guy? Jesus Christ. This is our United States champion, ladies and gentlemen. And there are our World Tag Team champions. A nice pan of the arena. Great camera guy. I see it. There's the sky. It's nice and dark out now. Thank you very much. Sweet pan. And here's a tweet from Bob Luger, who says, Twitter's blowing up. Pay attention to the show, gents. Bob Luger main events his Second ever pay-per-view tonight. Locked inside of the Hell in a Cell. We saw how the last one went. Challenging Furious Frank for the CMV Alpha World Championship. Right now, though, the World Tag Team titles on the line. The Misfits, Zach Hardy and Jace. Undefeated, looking to remain that way. Challenging Eric Thunder and Matt Jefferson. Extreme conditions for the World Tag Team titles. Kaiva has blocked everyone on Twitter. He's had enough. He's done. What is that? The heck is that? Here we go. Extreme conditions, showing no fear, confident in themselves that they will remain the champions after tonight. Like I said, they busted their asses for over a year. Their entire careers, they've been around the world. Best friends since childhood, captured gold, and many other companies. It took them a year, though, here in CMV to get to where they are now. And they are not going to let it go without one hell of a fight. Here we go. Zach Hardy starting things off against Eric Thunder. And Zach Hardy with a nice flashback, using Thunder's own momentum against him. Whip him down on the canvas, and a nice rolling neck snap from Hardy. A descendant, I believe, cousin. A cousin, second cousin to the, of course, Hardy Boys, legendary wrestling competitors. Superstars. Stomped down onto the arm. Zach Hardy flopped onto his stomach. Eric Thunder brought to his feet, goes for a suplex, and to get it! World Tag Team titles on the line, kicking off the main card, my friends. That's Zach Hardy. Oh, gonna eat a knife and chop right across the face. Dear Lord, tagged to Matt Jefferson now, the self-proclaimed extremist of CMV. Celebrating his near year here in the company. Former member of the Rebellion, CMV Civil War. Former contender for the Anarchy Championship. Zach Hardy in a seated position. Neck crank cinched in on Hardy now. What up, Maury? Welcome back. You left before the light heavyweight title match, didn't you? You didn't miss much. It was a very quick match. King Nat did not get a single punch in, and Nikola Ivanovic retained off a sit-out powerbomb. We are in the midst of this World Tag Team title match live at the second annual Point Break. Going for a clothesline to the back of the head. Okay, don't know what's going on right now. There we go for Matt Jefferson. There's Jace, though. Force field's activated for MJ, I guess. And now Hardy going to take advantage. Does half camel clutch cinched in, looking for a submission. MJ not going to tap out that early, though. Irish whip puts Hardy in the corner. MJ taking it slow. Gonna go for a tornado DDT, it looks like. Echo, I think you gotta back off of Punkin, my friend. You saw her hitting on me, right? So, come on. Oh! Air raid siren! From the extremist of CMV. Gonna put Hardy in the corner. Perhaps the end is nigh before the match really even begins. Tag out to Eric Thunder. The twist of fate from Matt Jefferson off the top rope. The high fly, some chocolate rain. With the swanton bomb from ET into the pin to retain the World Tag Team titles. Ref, wake up. 1, 2, 3, and they do. Wow. Matt Jefferson getting Jace out of the way. I don't think Jace got tagged in. And extreme conditions remain the World Tag Team Champions, ladies and gentlemen. There's the finish following the extreme combination. And the Misfits suffer their first loss and their CMV career, a rather quick one, dare I say. Extreme conditions. Taking no ish here tonight. They ain't putting over that young talent. They got that golden shovel, baby. Borrowed it from the Moo Moo Man. And I think that these two may be champions for a long while. Just give me 1 second, guys. Be right back. Kevin Nash has already been in a CMV Royal Rumble. He didn't do too great. Actually, I think he did too. I think he was tied for a while, at least for most eliminations at one point. I think got like 4. I think that was the second annual one or the third? I think it was the third annual one. I think it was. Either the second or the third. One or the other. Ladies and gentlemen, so far tonight, for the titles that have been defended, Ivanovic with a dominant retention against King Matt. King Matt not getting any offense in. The Misfits getting a bit of offense, and Jay's not even tagged into the fray, though. The Extreme Combination keeps Extreme as the World Tag Team Champions. And, of course, Samuel Boone capturing the United States title. First champion over a year. So, but when it comes to defenses, it's not looking so good for John Reed. The night continues as it has been thus far. Can Randy Orton get another clean sweep, a dominant victory, a big win and tie? Bison at Troy Voodoo, Jackson Jordan, and Jeremy Blake for most defenses as an international champion at 4. Orton currently at 3. Pika up on longest reign as well. The Moo Moo Man is certainly one of the greatest international champions of all time. He wants to be greater, though. It starts with taking down the Fallen Angel here tonight. Yeah, Brett, anything's game. There's no restrictions. Both these men, very, very impressive seasons. Randy Orton more so. Currently, 14-2? 13 or 14-2. One of those losses coming in a 6-man tag where he was not pinned. The only man to put down Orton for the 1-2-3 this season was Pierre Thompson last month. Can John Reed be the second? And Reed's record impressive in and of itself. I think he's got maybe 8-9 wins, only 2-3 losses. Securing this opportunity for his great showing in the tug-of-war match at Validation, eliminating 2 Fusion superstars before being put out himself, even suffering a rib injury. And the only reason he joined that tug-of-war match, remember, was because Dave Turner promised him a reward, riches. And he was granted as such, Dave Turner keeping his word, granting the Fallen Angel this shot at the CMV International Championship. John Reed hungry to capture his first title in his CMV career. Been here a year now. Of course, spent most of his career in the tag team with Crow, the Fallen. Just branching into singles action this season. And here's a tweet from Hayden who says, Randy Orton, the guy that I beat on the road to ascendance, guess that shows how the standard has dropped. The guy who I beat on the road to ascendance. The guy who I beat on a Tuesday, a warm afternoon, in the city of Biloxi, Missouri, at a live event. And a tweet from Jamari Williams, guys, reminding us that Sam Valentine will be on the sneak peek following Point Break. You do not want to miss it. See how Sam Valentine, I don't know if Sam Valentine's going to be able to make it, to be honest. He took a lot of damage inside the Hell in a Cell. He ate a lot of finishers. I guess we'll find out what he has to say, though, if he does make it. And the Randy Orton, the Moo Moo Man, making the CMV Universe win because he knows that they're going to get on their feet and clap for their king of the ring. The Moo Moo Man, the one and only man with the golden shovel, baby. The CMV International Champion, the 2-time World Champion, the 3-time Anarchy Champion, a former Money in the Bank winner. The one and only Randy Orton. Yeah, it's 90, Brett. There's, if the rule section on the site goes into specifics, like, when it comes to abilities and skills and all that. But, yeah, 90. If you don't want to edit the stats, you can just upload them, and I'll take away what I feel is, too much. But, do that at your own risk. If he is over 90, I will diddle-daddle. Randy Orton enters the Point Break arena. And does not looking to walk out without his international championship. Have that exclamation point milk ready if Orton is to win. But John Reed, no joke. I don't think he'll go down like King Matt. No disrespect, King Matt, but I don't think John Reed's gonna fall that easy. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Randy Borton putting his CMV International Championship on the line. I'll flittle flattle, Echo. You want a splish splash, little tittle tattle? There you see it. One of the most prestigious championships. And CMV, I say the third most prestigious. The first, of course, the Undisputed title. The second, the Alpha World Championship. That title has been around since the start of Season 2, at least. There's your challenger, the Fallen Angel, John Reed, who's looking fierce. Look at that. A blank face. Making sure there ain't no kinks in his neck. Doesn't want to go in there. Not being limbered up and ready to go. And there he stands. Look at that mean mug, though. Oh, my God. The Moo Moo Man, the Milkman, the King of the Ring, the International Champion, Randy Borton. And he has just got a fierce look on his face. I'd expect John Reed to have that look on his face after Borton attacked him from behind this past Thursday night on Genesis, returning the favor. Of course, it was John Reed who ambushed Borton after his Match of the Year candidate against Furious Rick at the top of the month. Borton, just a couple of nights ago, after John Reed lost to Eric Thunder, rushing the ring and bashing him in the face with that International Championship. And there you have it, sparkling and the lights above. International title on the line. John Reed, the challenger. Randy Borton, the champion. And here we go. Ring that bell. Let's get it underway. Both men rushing right out of the gate. Hatred for each other as Borton takes him down. The Luthez press and a couple of punches raining down hard. Still to come tonight, the Undisputed Championship to be decided. Xander Slate challenges Justin Sane, the main event. Locked inside the Hell in a Cell. Bitter rivals Bob Luger and Furious Frank collide for the CMV Alpha World Championship to see who advances to Regicide next month to defend against Bison, who defeated Ryan Kent earlier in the show. That #1 contenders match. John Reed flopped over onto his back, stomps down out of the bicep, and Borton to the top rope, already looking to take a risk early on. Takes a plunge. HBK-esque elbow drop. His idol, his mentor, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. Perhaps we will see Sweet Moo music tonight. Maybe not if John Reed has his way. Nice forearm to take the champ off his feet. This is in Universe. The first Universe match was that tag title match just moments ago. Extreme Conditions retaining against the Miz. So I say momentum is no problem for Randy Borton here tonight. I can show you that much. 13-2 thus far this season. 14-2 maybe. I'm not too sure. One or the other. John Reed doesn't care about that though. Nice armbar cinched in, keeping Borton grounded early on. Doesn't want to exert too much energy right out of the gate. And he has got it locked in tight. Borton can't get out. John Reed having to show mercy and release the hold. As Borton's grabbing the other elbow. The Dragons. It's first of the night. 6 matches already. Ring the single Dragon Screw. Thank you, Borton. We always count on Borton for a good Dragon Screw. Jawbreaker there. Momentous momentum. Monumental momentous momentum. Flops over on his back and smashes him face first. Borton is a ruthless competitor in that ring. Well-rounded, go over the Moon Thunderbomb, I believe. John Reed scouting Borton very well. Stun gun, what a reversal. That was sexy as hell. Borton, one of the most well-rounded competitors in all of CMV. He's a high flyer, he's a technician, he's a brawler, he's a great wrestler. Nice springboard frog splash right there. That stun gun was sexy, man. Can't get over that. Borton giving it another go. Moo Thunderbomb. Looking for the win early on. 1, 2. Just a 2 count, though. John Reed not ready to go down so easy as Borton not beating around the bush, fire in his eyes, looking to finish and tie for the most title defenses. Borto end straight into the pin. 1, 2, 3. No, man, that was close. John Cone stays at them 2.99999999999. Oh, what a super kick out of nowhere from John Reed, adapting it from the one and only Paul Anderson. Rest in peace. Lateral press. 1, 2. John Reed, knowing that he's in trouble. How can you not be a brawler and technician? Brawling's brawling. Technician, you know how to reverse. You're good in the ring. You know how to move. As John Reed hoists Borton up over the shoulders, looking for the fall. Borton counters. Luger landing. Shout out to the man who will step inside hell with Furious Frank later on tonight as Borton shoots in for a second Moo Thunderbomb. 1, 2, 3. Oh my God. John Reed putting his heart on display here tonight. Right back to his feet. John Reed's feeling the pressure. He has got to turn the tides. He knows that jawbreaker from Randy Borton staggers the fallen angel. Borton shoots in, drags him to the middle of the ring. Butterfly DDT busting. John Reed wide open. The blood is flowing. Into the corner he goes, tuning up the band, looking for some sweet music. No, John Reed ducks it. Grabbing Borton in a front headlock. He saw it coming. John Reed struggling, takes him overhead with a fireman's carry. John Reed saying he's not done yet. Is that all you got, Borton? You're going to need more than that to keep me down. As John Reed shooting him for some revenge, maybe. Borton counters it with a knee to the face. Straight jacket DDT. Non-stop action between these two. Back and forth, tit for tat. Can't get a chance to catch my breath. Borton, that vintage match ender of his. Go home, driver. Will Borton go home as the international champion? No, John Reed powers out once again. Randy Borton going to try once more to tune up the band, maybe? No, to the second turnbuckle he goes. We're going to see a flying milkman as he beckons John Reed to his feet. Borton taking the risk. Oh, goes for a phenomenal forearm, I believe, but John Reed saw it coming. Pushes him off to the side. The fallen angel sizing up his prey. His arch rival looking to capture his first taste of championship gold here. And his CMV career, Borton's not making it easy for him. Nice back suplex, double boot stomp. Gonna get a vintage Borton. No, we are not. Borton's not playing around tonight. He ain't playing no games. He ain't fooling around. He's got laser focus. Into the corner he goes. His Milkamaniacs appreciate his pandering. He lets out a mighty roar. Into the corner he goes. Tuning up the band once again. Will it connect this time? Sweet moo music. No, John Reed counters again. And a forearm smash connects flush. As John Reed going to give it another go. Sizing up Randy Borton. Looking for the fall. And this time he's going to get it. To crown a new international champion. John Reed making sure there ain't no rope break shenanigans. Lateral press. 1, 2. Just a 2 count though. Randy Borton showing just equally how resilient he is. There's no man in all of CMV who has a bigger heart than Randy Borton. It takes an army to keep him down. As Borton, middle of the ring, a third Moo Thunderbomb. 1, 2, 3, and Randy Borton is still the international champion. Retaining his international title for a 4th time. He ties Jeremy Blake Bison, Jackson Jordan, and Troy Voodoo for most title defenses. John Reed put up one hell of a fight, but the Moo Moo Man was having none of it. Randy Borton remains the international champion after a hellacious match. I could not catch my breath on that. It was a million miles a minute. Whew. Wow. They did not stop for a fucking second, man. That was ridiculous. Randy Borton makes it 4. He goes 14-2. Not without one hell of a resistance, though. Thought John Reed might steal it right here. He countered the sweet moo music twice. Caught Borton with the fall, but it was not enough. There is a third Moo Thunderbomb following a Borto end and a go-home driver to keep down the fallen angel. Who can stop the milkman, ladies and gentlemen? Randy Orton is on one of the greatest roles I have personally ever witnessed here in CMV. Randy Orton stands tall, allowing the Milkamaniacs of the CMV universe to take in the sight of he holding that international title in his hands. And up next, six-man tag team action to come our way, as Rise are throwing their biggest challenge yet, being met with resistance, not being allowed to just do as they please anymore. The superstars, the competitors in the Genesis locker room forming together. Salvi, Jeremy Blake, and Pierre Thompson take this new cancerous unit. And it all started with Rise. Of course, we all know their story, debuting at the top of this season, making an impact right away as they brutally attacked Bison, put him on the shelf for a month, effectively cost the Empire Pain the World Tag Team titles as Duo Max was forced to defend the own. And a handicap situation, extreme conditions capturing the belts. That was back at Tokyo, Tag Team Cup. And after they were suspected of being behind the attack on Duo Maxwell, still not proven. They have not claimed responsibility, though many, including Bison, Duo Maxwell's tag team partner, believe wholeheartedly that it was them. They decided that it was time to move on to a new target in the form of Pierre Thompson. They've been making his life a living hell for these past 2 months. Jeremy Blake finally stepped in to try to put a stop to it, but the numbers game was still too much, 3-2 now. Last week on Thursday night, Genesis decided that enough was enough, coming down to the ring to save Blake and Pierre from a brutal beatdown, evening the odds and clearing house. Just a couple of nights ago, on the latest, though, that Sean Silva and Salvi went one-on-one, and thanks to a well-placed poke to the eye, Sean Silva walked out with the victory. Hopefully John Cone has his eyes wide open here. Hopefully he's not paid off by Rise again. As we get a six-man tag team encounter. Scott Norris was my favorite. I loved Scott Norris. Ooh. 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 What an event for my friends. Some unforgettable moments. A new champion crowned in the form of Samuel Boone. Over a year to hold the CMV United States Championship. Still to come, the Undisputed title to be on the line. Up next, following this six-man tag team encounter, Xander Slate challenges Just Insane. Slate hungry for the gold. He hasn't held the championship belt in over 2 years. Could tonight be the night? The main event, locked inside the Hell in a Cell. Bob Luger and Furious Frank sure to tear each other apart for that Alpha title. That may be a second thought, though, between them, to be honest. You're going a belt? I am going a belt. This is the first time that Rise have been met with real resistance from the CMV Genesis locker room. They're used to using that numbers game to beat down, tear apart Bison and Duo Maxwell and all the others, and Pierre Thompson. But the other superstars have finally had enough. Banding together, will it be enough to stop Rise, though? Maybe teach them a little lesson. Back up the train a little bit. Slow their horses. You know? Cool their jets a little bit. Oh, my little water. Whew. I needed this little break here, this long loading screen. After that fucking John Reed Borton match, my goodness. Let's get it on, though. The action continues, my friends. rise and make their way to the ring. The voice, the leader of this unit, this trio of superstars. Quad, of course, Nikola Ivanovic, also a member. He's busy with the light heavyweight championship they're retaining earlier tonight. Dominant style over at King Matt. These men came up in the developmental scene together. For years they stayed there being passed up for opportunities, Sean Silva said, by clowns, by jesters, by jokes. Not real talent like us. We were cast aside like we were nothing, unwanted puppies. We have had enough. Said they're finally going to take what is theirs, no matter what they have to do. And they have certainly kept their word on that thus far. The monstrous Murdoch, the Frenchman, Sebastien Vachon, and Double S. Sean Silva was made by old Suntan. La boy. The masked man, Salvi. As I pondered on this past Thursday night on Genesis, I don't believe Salvi has any love for Jeremy Blake or Pierre Thompson. Certainly, they are not buddy-buddy good friends. But Salvi sees Rise as a threat to himself, decided rather than waiting for Rise to come for him. Even the odds, take the fight to him before Rise consume all of Genesis, all of CMV. Salvi looking for some payback of his own tonight after Sean Silva used them dirty heel tactics in their singles match a couple of nights ago, raking his eyes and then putting him away with the small package driver. Here comes the Australian Daredevil, ladies and gentlemen. The very first ever CMV Anarchy champion and former international champion who didn't have to help Pierre Thompson. But he did. He came to Pierre's aid on 2 occasions. Backstage, Rise tried to jump him, then again after a match at Milestone after Murdoch beat Pierre Thompson in singles action. Once again, they tried to use their numbers game to beat down Prime Time, but Jeremy Blake stopped them. Now he has been paying for it. Rise have targeted him, trying to get him out of the way, trying to beat him down, dismember him. And Jeremy Blake pulling out that clutch victory 2 weeks ago in that tag team match after Rise mollywopped him for a good 20 minutes. Somehow came back and stole the win. And of course it was after that match that Rise would attack them and Salvi would come to save the day. And last but not least, the man who out of everyone has the biggest bone to pick with Rise, Primetime Pierre Thompson. And though we are a long way from LA, Phoenix, Arizona tonight, repping his Lakers as he makes his way out here. Pierre Thompson had a promising start to his CMV career after being drafted over thanks to losing that Loser Leaves the Brand match to Xander Slate at CyberSlam, defeating Bob Luger, handing Randy Orton his only loss this season, but Rise then came into the picture, pretty much just tore him down every chance they can. Pierre looking to finally get them off his trail here tonight. And I'm sure he feels the same way. I'm sure he's not buddy-buddy with Salvi. I'm sure he's going to have eyes in the back of his head because Salvi, we've heard from him on numerous occasions. He's not here to make friends. He's here to win championships, here to cause destruction. We got that tweet from earlier tonight, mocking King Matt, saying he's coming for that light heavyweight title. Oh, Gumbel's best friend, Shane. He loves him. I'm pretty sure I said a loser leaves the brand, Echo? Come on, guys.